Latest on Super Typhoon Mangkhut, which still has winds of 160 miles per hour and a pressure around 910 millibars. Very slight weakening in the last few hours, but still a firm Category 5 on the Saffir-Simpson Scale. It's at 13.9 degrees north, 136.1 degrees east, a stage 8 on the CDPS scale this morning, 10 a.m. Philippine time, September 12th. And the storm is slowly heading towards the Philippine Islands. Virac is 798 miles away, Dayat at 883, Santa Ana at 979, one of the highest chances for storm conditions up there, Basco at 1036, and Manila at 1015. For reference, it's not expected to go there. No warnings in effect at this time. The storm is not yet in the Philippine region. That will likely occur later today or this evening. Maybe then they'll issue some warnings overnight or tomorrow. So this is what the models are saying right now. As we go through the rest of the week, you can see significant rainfall over the Philippines ahead of the storm, and then the storm comes through itself, Mangkhut, by the end of the week. This is Friday, moving into Saturday. Landfall is possibly going to happen on Friday night at the earliest time, and then through the Luzon Strait. It doesn't look like an actual landfall on Luzon, but it's likely to pass just slightly north. And any deviation to the south, which it has been going south of forecast recently, could lead it to an actual landfall on Luzon. And that could be a very strong one indeed. Expected to be high-end Category 4 or even Category 5 when it reaches the Luzon Strait and pushes through to the South China Sea. Sea surface temperatures very warm, as we can see here, 29 degrees or so all the way through. And you can see again, looking at this loop here, the wind field widening and the storm remaining very strong. The extended forecast track for this is that it's likely to move into the South China Sea, could pose a real risk to Hong Kong, and then move on through possibly a landfall somewhere around there, or maybe it will stick around a bit longer and make it to Hainan Island in China and then move on towards Vietnam. But everyone all the way over to Vietnam needs to watch out for this storm over the next few days. 160 miles per hour, that's around 260 kilometers per hour. These are the chances for tropical storm force winds: 62% on Basco, 84% on Santa Ana, 82% at Apari, 29% at Kaohsiung in Taiwan, and Hong Kong now up to 47%. That's nearly a half chance. So these are what the models are saying right now, and the JTWC now thinks that more strengthening will happen later on, and the storm could get towards 175 miles per hour in the next few days. One or two models also on board. Wind shear is low. That's the main reason that we could see further strengthening in the next 24 hours. Sea surface temperatures remain warm, relative humidity is good, and the models are in pretty good agreement that the storm's going to pass very close to the northern tip of Luzon. Later on, the models are a little bit divergent in whether it's going to strike China or Hainan Island rather, or the mainland China coast. So this is how the storm's been looking in the latest frames. Look at the eye clearing out there, and the temperature inside the eye growing warmer. One satellite estimate has it possibly as high as 34, though officially, from what I can see from the satellite estimates we usually use to estimate the intensity of the storm, it's currently at around 19. Either way, it's still a very strong Category 5, a little bit lackluster on the eye wall in recent frames, but still very strong and good value for its intensity. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com with the latest. You can also find our YouTube page. You're probably there already, but if not, subscribe if you haven't so far. You can also find our Facebook page, Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us on there. You can also help the project become even better by enjoying the benefits of patronage. You can find out more information about how to become a patron and what those benefits are at patreon.com/Force13. And Force 13's live coverage continues on its live feed. You can check that out with the latest information at youtube.com/Force13/live.